All right, well, next up, we have Hofstra head coach Danielle Santos Atkinson and Chloe Sterling. Pride entered last season as the number 8 seed in the conference tournament, posting a 14-6 record. Sterling impressed in her first year at Hofstra, leading the team with a well-rounded stat line of 13 points, 5.2 rebounds, and 3.6 assists. Coach, let's start with you. The start of the season is fastly approaching. What's the preparation like been this offseason, and how are you feeling heading into the season?
Yeah, preparation's been great. When you have a team that is just committed to seeing something different, they work differently. And so this summer, this preseason, this team's gotten after it on the floor, but they've also made a huge commitment to developing the relationships and the chemistry needed off the floor to make sure that when we step on the floor as a crew and as a team, that they're prepared to take on those challenges. But it's been fun. I love coaching this team. Just seeing them grow and develop and have fun out there has been something that you want to see as a coach.
Open it up to questions. Rob?
Hey, Coach, good to see you again.
Hi, good to see you.
Hey, Chloe, good to see you as well.
Good to see you
Um,
too.
First question is obviously for you, Chloe. Just can you just describe the road back for you just to get to this point? From last year to now, back. Hopefully, you're healthy. And raring to go.
Yeah, the marathon still continues, but it's been a fun, rocky road, and I've enjoyed. It's a blessing. Um, this experience. It's been fun. I mean, I'm happy and I'm excited to get back on the court. Um, yeah.
And Coach, how is it having having Chloe back this season and at least to start the season and go from there? When has she just meant to your program over the last couple of years?
Yeah, I mean, she's meant everything to our program, and seeing her go down last year was one of the hardest parts of being a coach. To see great players, not only great player but great person, have something just so devastating happen to them. And so, seeing her though, if it was to happen to anyone, I knew she is the one to be able to handle it, to be able to put herself in a position to come back not only stronger and better on the floor from a basketball standpoint and also mentally. I thought she learned a lot in this off time and just watching a lot of basketball and hope she's learned a lot about herself. But I think she has worked extremely hard and we can't wait to really get her back out there for games this season.
Thank you.
Griffin?
Hey, Coach. Just looking at your roster entering this season, you have a lot of really impact transfers into this program. Can you just touch upon, some of the newcomers that the Pride will have this year?
Yeah, we've got seven newcomers, we got four transfers, and again, they've just all worked extremely hard. Looking at Sanaya, she's come in and she's done a great job of coming out there from a point guard standpoint and really getting in the flow and learning our system and understanding where we want and how we want to be able to play on the floor. She does a great job of pushing the ball, attacking, and getting to the basket. So I'm excited to have her a part of our program and seeing her out there on the floor. Sandra is just great, has great length and size and athleticism. The way she runs the floor every day just amazes me. I still keep wondering on like basketball or track. Because she's just that great of an athlete. But she's done a great job of just coming in and really playing with the intensity that we want to be able to play on both ends. Diaviana has done a great job. Dee has come in and worked extremely hard. She's physical, a force in the paint. I don't think there's going to be anybody that can keep her when she gets 2 feet in the paint, keep her from putting that ball in the basket. And that's what we want to continue to see from her. And then Neve is come in and she's working extremely hard. Great leader for us, has been so vocal in continuing to build our chemistry and bring this team together. And so, again, having all of that crew here with us this summer and this preseason has been a lot of fun and great additions.
Griffin?
Yeah, and Chloe, just kind of building off of that as you make your return to the court, just what has it been like to see some of those new players into the fold and maybe build some more excitement for the upcoming year?
Yeah, it's extremely exciting, especially the fact that we're all different. They all bring something different. Each one of them are unique. Nobody like has the same attributes as somebody else, which I think is very exciting. Sitting back and watching and really just um, seeing how each one of them play from a different scope, not being on the court from the sidelines, just being able to learn them, talk to them, see what they're thinking. So I'm very excited to play with them, build chemistry on the court.
Chloe, what do you think this offseason has taught you about your own game, where maybe you're not on the court practicing, but you're looking at it from a different lens than you wouldn't have seen it before?
What has it taught me? Uh,
What have you learned about your
honestly,
game? Like, what have you
yeah,
learned? Yeah.
honestly, it's taught me, a little bit of growth on what it's like outside of playing, in terms of just patience and really leadership. I'm more of a, I can show you better than I can tell you. And I'm more, you know, I don't have to, it's been good to just sit back and see and not always just rush to say anything or really rush to fix things. It's been good to let other players get a first seat. But I think from my game, knowing that I'm more than just a player and more than what I can do, um, and I can still bring something to the team even when I'm not on the court.
Coach, another player returning for you guys, Emma Von Essen. What did you like about that duo of her and Chloe playing together at the tail end of last season? And how much excitement do you have to see them two back on the court, one of the top 25 scoring duos in the conference?
Yeah, I think those two play really, really well together. You've got Chloe that is a multi-level threat, but her ability to get to the paint and then find, I think, is great. She's going to attract a lot of attention, and so as she does that, Emma does a great job of moving without the ball. So them looking for each other and being able to find each other on the perimeter. Again, just two threats that you have to respect, that you've got to guard. That makes it really tough when you have multiple of those on the floor, which I think we'll have this year. And so when you have that, being able to guard multiple threats is tough. And so it's going to leave someone with an opportunity or an advantage to be able to create. And those two are two of them that we'll be looking to for sure.
Chloe, your coach mentioned a lot of newcomers on the team. If you had to tell fans one player to look out for this season and to keep an eye on, who would you say?
Out of the newcomers,
Yeah, newcomers or anyone on your team that you're expecting a big jump from this season.
that's a good question. I have to choose one.
You
That's a
could
hard
choose a couple.
question.
Yeah, you could choose a couple.
Um, Man, it's hard to just choose. I'll say from the newcomers, I'm excited for Vay. Just her, coming in with confidence and vocal, very vocal leader. I'm excited to, play alongside of her and pick her brain and build chemistry there. I think D is going to be big this year. A big jump from somebody for a returner that I might say. I'm gonna say Aloe. I think that you seen her last year towards the end of the year, something that she's always been able to do, and I'm excited for her confidence to keep soaring and her abilities to be shown this year for sure.
Sure. One last question for me, Coach. You have a pretty tough non-conference schedule to start the season. Got
Yeah.
Maryland on there, Miami. How much preparation goes into building a schedule like that, and what types of lessons do you learn that you can hope to bring into CAA play from those games?
Yes, we're on the road a lot this year, and we got some big challenges on that schedule. But one of the things we talk about all the time with the CAA is it's so competitive, and every single night it's a battle, it's a war, and I think we'll be battle tested in the non-conference season to prepare us for conference play. And so, wanting to challenge us as much as possible and put us in some, tough positions to overcome and to rise and to learn lessons from. I think only prepares you once you get into conference play. And so I'm excited about our non-conference schedule. I think it's really going to prepare us for what it is that we need. We play multiple styles of basketball in our non-conference schedule. So going against those different styles, we'll see that are similar to the teams that we'll see in league. And I think our players are going to enjoy it and get better throughout that time as we continue to develop our chemistry to be prepared for the CAA play.
Well, thank you both for joining us. Hofstra opens up their season November 3rd against Miami at 5 p.m. in Florida. So thank you guys and good luck for the season.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.